Hi guys, it's Hannah and welcome back to a game of Fangs and Thrones. Now today we are going to be doing my October, just filmed that. We are doing my October Balancing the Books, and for this one I started the month with 131 physical reads on my TBR, and I ended the month with 134. So how did we get to that number? Well, I'll start and tell you. So I hauled 13 physical books this month, and I read a total of 14. Now, I'm not going to run through the reviews and the names of the books because I have just filmed my wrap up, and which should be up already, and my haul was done at the beginning of the month. You can let me. So I like to keep them separate because I do buy and read a fair amount. But this video is more for just me trying to hold myself accountable to making sure that I'm actually matching or at least bettering what I'm reading and reading what I've already got versus buying new books. So, and I did write some rules for myself, and again, massive credit to this whole series goes to Emma at Drinking by My Shelf. Balancing the books is her idea. I'm just sort of changing it to make it fit what I need from it. So the books read on this side and the books hauled on this side must be equal, or books read has to outweigh books hauled, otherwise I have to get rid of the overlap. So if I buy 13 books, I have to read 13 or more to be safe. But if I read 12 or less, the remaining amount I have to unhaul. So if I bought 13 books and read 10, I would have to unhaul 3. But what counts as this is where it gets interesting. I've got a post-it note with all my little rules. So what counts towards balancing the books as such? Anything I read, whether it's a reread, a physical, an audio, or a Kindle book, that all counts in balancing the books. However, it only counts in reducing my TBR if it is a physical book that I'm reading for the first time. So if I was to read, let's see, I haven't read Chain of Gold. I know, shock horror. So if I was to read Chain of Gold, that would be one book off my TBR. But if I was to reread Wicked As You Wish, that wouldn't count against reducing the TBR because Wicked As You Wish is a reread. So there's the nuts and bolts of it. And so when I'm talking about balancing the books, that's the haul versus the read. They have to be equal or in the books read favour, otherwise I have to get rid of books. And when I'm talking about reducing my physical TBR, that is the start of the month's total, which for this month was 131, plus the hauled books, which was 13, minus the physical books I've read, which was 10. So if my maths is correct, and I've actually counted all my TBR correctly, I've only added 3 books to my TBR this month. We all know it's not, but technically I added 13 and then took 10 and then took a different 10 off. But yeah, so I've actually won this month. That's a first. But these, like I say, the balancing the books videos are more for me, just to keep on top of everything. Try to manage the incoming versus the the incoming books versus the books I've already read. What I will say in this one though, this one was interesting because I read a total of 14 books. As mentioned, 10 were physical, so that takes it off my physical TBR. But I did also get back into audiobooks and finished an audiobook I had going since like March, which was the last time I actually left the house for work. And then I read a Kindle book. I am bad, I will say, going by this, I am quite bad at neglecting my Kindle books, probably because there's not as much. This obviously leads into a completely different video, but Kindle versus physical books and audiobooks, where do you stand? I like to feel the book. I like to know how far in I am, how far and what I have left, and if a book has maps or a pronunciation guide, I do like to flip between where I am in the story to that map to see where the characters are, or the pronunciation guide, what are words, to try and help with that. But yeah, hopefully if you watch this video, let me know, how did you do? Did you set yourself any targets this month or not? But what I will say is, I think I did actually read everything on my TBR as well. If you remember, the original TBR was Seven Devils, The Damned, Forest of Souls, The Babysitter's Coven, You Are Not Alone, An Anonymous Girl, Harrow the Ninth, Viper and Venom, and We Hunt the Flame. So I read those, and then I also read a couple more, 2 of which were for a secret project that I am so excited for and will probably be going up the Monday after this video is. Yeah, I'm quite happy with my month this month. I do talk about it more in the wrap-up, which should be up, so if you want to see exactly what I read and what I thought, hop over to that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!